Welcome to MLAC Online tutorial, and before us is this physics tricky question, and it says the resonant frequency of an AC circuit is 1000 kilohertz. If each of the capacitance and inductance in the circuit is reduced by 50% and no other changes are made, the resonant frequency will become. Okay, now from this question, let us recall the relationship between the resonant frequency, the capacitance, and the inductance. We know it's given us this equation. All right. So from here, let us now note here that resonant frequency is inversely proportional to the square root of the product of the inductance and the capacitance, right? Okay, so in that case now, we can make 1 over this as a constant. Or sorry, let us make it like this, which is actually proportional to the inverse of the square root of. Okay, so here we now say this is the same thing as saying constant, that k over the square root of of their product. Okay, now from here now, we can now say that the resonant frequency is giving us k over the square root of LC. Okay, all right, and as such now, our frequency is giving us this guy here. So making k the subject of the relation. So here we have that k equals that, right? 1 cross multiply. So our k here will now be, let me see, this is 1000 kilos. So here, this same thing as saying okay, which means, let me quickly solve this here. 1000 kilo is the same thing as saying 1000 times 1000, which will now give us 10 raised to power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here you have 10 raised to power 6, still the square root of the product of their product. Okay, now let us now bring this relation back again. So here we have k over the square root of their products. Okay, now in this case, now in the second sentence, now the capacitor and the inductance in the circuit is reduced by 50%, and that 50% simply means 1, that'll be reduced by what? By 2. So here we can now say this is k then over this is reduced by 2, which means times c reduced by 2. All right, now take note that our k here is given as this. So our resultant frequency will now be 10 raised to power 6 with the product of the inductance and the capacitance over. So here we have LC over 4. So which will also imply that 10 raised to power 6 over here you have 4 over 2. And if we equate this with this, 10 raised to power 6 LC. Now this, taking that this is divided by this, so divided by this square root of their product over 2. Now what we'll now find the reciprocal of this, here we have 10 raised to power 6 root the square root of LC times 2 all over the square root of LC. So this we cancel this. So we're now left with this. So the resonant frequency will now be 2 times 10 raised to power 6. Yes, final answer. Alright, if you love what I've just done, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and ensure you click on the notification button to be notified of every video that I will be uploading. Thank you and God bless you.